Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Angelica, aka Your Fuzzy Scarf. Thank you so much for joining me. So obviously, if you clicked on this video, you are hoping to see an Asos haul, and I am so glad that I can bring that to you because this is my first time ever actually buying stuff and ordering online from Asos, or from any form of Asos. I am so totally excited for this. I have heard about Asos obviously for a really long time, and I've certainly known people who have ordered, but honestly every time that I've gone online to order myself, I kind of just felt like I wasn't finding the things that I wanted to find, or it was a little too pricey, and then I kind of just like forgot about it and moved on. So now that I actually took the plunge and found some stuff that I think is really, really cool, I am so excited to share it with you. I'm gonna try some of this stuff on too, and kind of make this a try-on haul, of course. But let's get right into it. So I literally left it completely closed because I wanted to be able to dive right in with everybody at the same time, so you can see my true honest reactions to everything upon actually opening the plastic that it came in. I would love to hear if people want to share their reactions or thoughts too about Asos and the difference in quality compared to other websites like Misguided, which is also in the UK, or even Forever 21 or any other stores in the mall, or even Shein or anything like that. I think this is going to be a lot higher quality. So I have high expectations, so that's kind of dangerous. But let's get right into it. So if you want to see a giant Asos haul, then keep on watching. So I'm going to actually record opening this bag. So this is so exciting. Let me put my phone down. So have you guys heard the new John Mayer song? So I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but if you have, then you would know that I am the biggest John Mayer fan on the planet, and I don't normally make such grandiose statements, but I really feel confident when I say that I am the biggest John Mayer fan. The song is called New Light. It is so good. It's kind of got this like, it kind of reminded me of like 80s soft rock, which is like my favorite kind of music ever, and I know John Mayer is inspired by that music too, so it makes sense that his song would be inspired by it. By the way, these are kind of sticky. That's weird. I know that I bought nothing that would spill though, so that is weird. Maybe it's just the plastic. They're wrapped really nicely, by the way. Yeah, so the song is called New Light. I listened to it a bunch at work. It came out today, Central Time at noon. And it's so good. I want to like play it right now. Can I play it right now? I'm the boy in your other phone, lighting up inside your drawer at home, all alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. We talk and then you walk away, make a new world together, baby. 'Cause if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. So that's the new song. It's so good. God bless John Mayer. God bless you, John Mayer. So let's get into it. So the first piece I have here is a pink and white dress. And this was only $8. Okay, so everything that I got from Asos was super affordable. I did not go for any of those $100 dresses or anything. So this is what it looks like. It definitely reminds me of like a candy striper. Not to be confused with a candy stripper, but you know, like the people who, like old-timey people who used to work in hospitals, and they would wear like the hats and the pink outfits. So that's what this reminds me of. And it reminded me of that on the site too. This is supposed to be form-fitting, but again, it does look pretty big. I do want to say that I got a size 8 in this. Well, there's UK sizes and European sizes and US sizes in this, and that's kind of like part of what confused me, to be totally real. So I probably should have gotten a size a tiny bit smaller than this. But I also don't mind when these things are not like super skin tight. I like when they're a little bit baggier too. And I can always put a belt over it or put a kimono over it. There's like a million different options. In fact, that's probably what I would do with this. It's just, it's interesting. I liked it, and I really wanted to test out the quality of something that was $8 as opposed to the quality that, you know, obviously it's going to probably be pretty good for $200, and I'm never ever going to buy something for $200. Okay, so next up we have this. So this is something I took in and out of my cart multiple times actually. So before I actually purchase all of this stuff. I had like 3 different carts running depending on what the day was, and their stuff sells out super fast, especially if it's a really good sale. And again, all of these things were sale items. So this did sell out, and then it came back. And when I saw that it came back, I wonder if that's like a good sales tactic that they use, because I was like, oh my God, it's back. I have to get it now. So that's exactly what I did. This is a really nice material. Actually, this is like a super, super soft, like almost satiny material. And I don't know if I was expecting it to be. This again actually looks pretty big. It's also sheer, but I can tell you that it's not sheer for lack of quality, because it definitely feels tremendously nice. Look at how beautiful this is. Again, like even like with the hat that I'm wearing right now, I mean, that's gonna look awesome. I love it. I was in love with the pattern when I saw it online. I think they called it like an animal print, but it doesn't look like any animal that I've ever seen. Maybe like a bunch of like snakes from a Dr. Seuss book, like all combined onto one dress. Yeah, it's definitely big. It is definitely big, but that's okay. Belts do wonders, and I'm wearing this long necklace right now that I love to wear in pictures, and I think that would look really cute with it too. So I am super looking forward to wearing this one. Okay, I love when they're always packaged like this, and like opening it and the excitement of finding out like what it's gonna look like when you take it out. Oh, it's so much, it's more gratifying to me. I enjoy physical shopping at a mall. That's some of my very favorite activities to do, obviously. But there's something extra gratifying about opening like the plastic. I always find that like the most fun thing about online shopping. So anyway, the next thing we have here is super tropical, super summery, despite it being on sale. So it wasn't on sale for lack of seasonal appropriateness. This is something that I don't have anything like, honestly. Maybe I had something like this like back in the day from Old Navy. Do you remember like when Old Navy used to have dresses like this? Maybe they still do. But this is like a halter top, and it's kind of got like a tiny little peekaboo hole right here, like under the breast area. My husband thinks I'm talking about my breasts all the time. It's not true. They're just big, so they're there. This looks like a good size. This definitely looks like a good size. I don't know. It's hard to tell because there's an elastic in the back here. But I was just really drawn to it again for the tropical print and the fact that I would wear it with a denim jacket. I definitely would not wear it just as a halter alone. Just not at that point yet in my health journey, I gotta be honest with you. And so I just think covered up with something, and maybe even with like a cute little shorter necklace not coming all the way down here, this could be really, really cute. And anything with like palm leaves and pink always reminds me of the Beverly Hills Hotel, and that has a special place in my heart. So I'm really excited about this. I think it was around $10, so that's a good deal. Okay, so next up, I know what this is. This is a long dress. And it was something totally out of my comfort zone that I just was kind of like, well, it's a really good price. It was almost sold out. It said low stock, and it was sold out most of the sizes, so I just got whatever size was left. And I did that with a couple of the things I bought. I always prefer, even the first time I ordered from Shein, I got things that were like way bigger than what I needed, because I was just really afraid of ordering something overseas, because obviously, again, this comes from the UK, and not having it fit. And I know they have a great return policy at Asos. I was actually told that by a friend in advance that their return policy is phenomenal. So that's great. But at the same time, I just like to be extra cautious, on the cautious side, one, to get things that were a little bit bigger. This is really, really nice. I think actually just in lengthwise too, it's like long, and I'm not the, like, I was gonna say I'm not the longest person. I'm not the tallest person, long people. But maybe with heels or something, and definitely for a picture. And I mean, especially in the summertime, this is going to be really cute. So it's a really long dress that comes to your feet, and it's off the shoulders like this. I would probably, again, wear most likely something over it. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see how it fits. This is all going to be very, very interesting to see how this stuff fits, because again, it's brand new, both in style for me and in like purchasing from this site. So I have no I have no previous experience in knowing what I should be buying size-wise. This next thing, this actually looks really cute and different and weird. And I knew it was going to be weird too. Okay, this is not at all what I was expecting. this is, I might as well show it to you. This is, I was in love with like all the different patterns on here, and it looked great on the model, but of course everything looks great on models. This is an extra small, and look at the size of it. Ooh. Ooh. There's a lot of different patterns on here, and I'm not afraid of that at all. That part's awesome. This was in like the tall section, but they meant tall as far as actually like literally tall, and previous dress I just told you I'm not tall. So it does go a little long. I thought that would be totally fine. This says Jaded London. So the other stuff said Asos, I think, for the most part. This one actually says Jaded London. That's just like really cool to me because, again, I'm so used to seeing Forever 21. So it's nice to see a different brand tag on here. This is really, really pretty. I mean, this feels like a higher end Forever 21 like jersey dress, you know what I mean? Like the ones that are on the rack for like, you know, deal $10 or whatever with the yellow tag. That's kind of what this feels like, except heavier. So you know it's better quality for sure. And I think that this one was a little bit less than $20 on sale. So, I really like it. I would definitely give it a shot. It just looked like the sleeves are going to be bigger and more ruffly in the picture, so that's the kind of the thing that I'm disappointed by. But otherwise, I really think this is going to be nice. It is long, but I think it's meant to be. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm always willing to give anything a try, even if I have to put a vest over it or something. It should work out well. We have, I think, the only like solid color thing I got. I really wanted to go after patterns because I had heard that Asos was known for like their patterns and stuff, and I saw some beautiful floral dresses. Like I actually almost bought one that was on sale. It was like embroidered, and it had like actual, you know, like applied flowers onto it, and a lot of those were several $100s, but this particular one that I was looking at was maybe like $40 or something, and it was just really, really nice. But I decided to skip that because I just thought I probably wouldn't wear it very often. So this dress is quite interesting. This is entirely sheer. Like, I don't even know, you might even be able to still see my face. Can you? I wasn't anticipating that, especially because it's like black, so I absolutely thought that this was the kind of thing where you wouldn't have to really worry about wearing something underneath. And there's a lace top here, so it's actually a really pretty, unique dress, and that's what drew me to it. This portion, the white portion, is very well made. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you would not at all see this well done at Forever 21 or Shein. But the rest of it is incredibly sheer. I like almost like a beach cover-up. That's how sheer it is. And I know there's a lot of lights going on right now, so I will test how it looks in like normal daylight. But no, it is sheer. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But it's really, really pretty. I don't know if anybody's watching this. Let me know if you've had any issues with things being sheer, because already a couple things have been. Or what you do about it. But this is definitely a really, really nice piece. I'm super impressed with like the overall quality and detail of it, especially the top portion. So nice. Does it kind of remind you of Judge Judy? Because it's giving me some Judge Judy feels there. We have this dress. It is definitely like an Asian inspired piece, as you can see from the top here. This is only in European sizes or UK sizes, so it doesn't have the US size on here, but it's really nice. Actually, I'd say that this might be my favorite thing yet that I've gotten. I think it probably will need a belt, but if you can see the pattern here, it's super, super pretty. A little bit shorter than some of the other things as well, and has this nice teal lining on the bottom, and then the sleeves are super pretty. A little bit more expanded, not fitted. And then there's a zipper in the back, which I definitely will not need, except, yeah, I won't need it at all because it's, as you can see, very flowy and big. And it is just so pretty the way the teal pops on the red color. And then the different floral patterns there. I just think that's really, really pretty. So I would say by far, on first glance, without trying any of this on yet, this would be my favorite piece so far. So I'm really excited about this one. I think this is something that if they still have it in stock, which they had it multiple times when I was creating my carts, something maybe you guys should think about picking up, because this would be flattering on so many different body shapes. The color is flattering, and it's just like a really nice, different, unique piece. Okay, so the very last thing that we have here is the only thing that was not a dress that I bought, which is a kimono. And this kimono is actually this is why I was kind of making a face earlier, because this is the kimono that like set off the whole purchase basically. It was the thing where I saw that it had low stock and I was like, oh my god, if there's anything that I want, it is this, so I better pick it up before it goes out of stock. And then when I saw it in the packaging just now, it was kind of like different material than what I thought it was going to be. So I had in my mind that it was like more of like a satiny feeling, like maybe not actual satin, but like, you know, like a soft to the touch feel. And this is like a full-on fabric, so it was just not what I was anticipating. This has bananas on it, and so I love that. I thought that was so cool and different. I don't have anything like this. For all of the kimonos and cover-ups I have no bananas or fruit at all, so I had to take advantage of that. This is okay. So now that I have it open and I see the shape and everything, it's actually really beautiful, and it could very well, I still don't love the fabric, but it could easily become one of like my favorite things. It's interesting. Look at how small these like little armholes are, which is weird because, as you know, with kimonos normally it's like super loose, so you don't feel anything restricting on your arms, and that's one of like the key selling points. The only good thing about this is it might fall differently, and that's probably the goal of it. That could be actually really flattering because you're keeping the arm portion small. So I love it. I love the bottom part too. This was something else that I noticed online. I actually thought that this bottom part was white online. It definitely makes it look white. This is more of an aqua color, like light, like seafoam green almost. And you can see those bananas. I love that. We have a restaurant here called Caviar and Bananas here in Nashville, and it is like kind of like semi-bougie, and like I hate the word bougie, by the way. I don't even know why I use it, but it was the first word that came to mind when I thought about this place. And we tried it out not that long ago, and I wore like a ridiculous outfit. Somebody on Instagram was like, you look like a golden girl, and they meant it as a compliment, and I took it as a compliment. But I really did. I looked like crazy, and I was trying to like dress up to be like an old lady, started like rich old lady going to Caviar and Bananas, and I don't even know what we had. I think we ate like Nutella like pancakes or something like that. But this is getting all over the place. There's a lot of like shit coming off of this, but that's okay. So anyway, this is the thing that made me buy everything that I bought at the time that I did, because I didn't want this piece to sell out after I had been stalking Asos for days after my friend told me. So shout out to Amanda if she is watching this. Amanda is the reason why I ordered from Asos. She sent me a great offer on there. That they were doing like a special for the week, and I just was like, damn, I gotta see what this place is about. So that is why I ordered, because of her. And that is how I found this gorgeous banana kimono. And it's actually kind of funny because she was like, oh, I look forward to seeing what you pick. And then I pick a banana kimono, so I'm sorry about that, but I did have a variety of dresses too. But this spoke to my quirky soul, and I already know that this and the last dress are like the two things I'm gravitating towards. They're the two things that I'm probably gonna wear like all the time, especially this. So that made the whole order worth it. And I actually think that the other stuff is gonna work out really well. Thank you so much for sharing in all of this. Oh, I love the bananas. Okay, so please, please, please subscribe before you go. If you love fashion like me, then I think this would be a great channel for you to follow, because I'm always doing hauls and buying shit so that I can tell you about it and you don't have to waste your money. Just let me waste my money. So thank you again so much, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye, guys.